Hey, what's up soldiers, my name is GregFPS and welcome back to another Call of Duty Zombies video. In this video we're going to be talking about Infinite Warfare Zombies. There was a supposed game tester that made a post and I'll have the link down in the description if you guys want to check it out, but I'm going to be reading it for you guys and kind of discussing different things that is brought up in his post. And it's actually pretty interesting and it actually sounds pretty fun. So without further ado, let's get right into it. The Infinite Warfare Zombies mode is an absolute blast. I was able to test it out and I think this game will surprise the many fans of the genre. The Infinity Ward Zombies team has spent the last 2 years analyzing the pros and the cons of the last two Zombies installments, Advanced Warfare and Black Ops 3. I don't know why they would look at Advanced Warfare, let's be real here. The Zombies mode comes with 2 maps on disc and will feature a full-length map for the hardcore players and a smaller map similar to Kino Der Toten for the more casual fans. The larger map takes place in the 1980s Soviet Union. The map was snowy, but I didn't get to test the map. The smaller map that I tested is basically a remastered version of Kino Der Toten from Black Ops. It is basically a clear-cut copy of Kino except the 1980s version and has a few more playable areas. Perks basically work the same, except they are called boosts. Instead of drinking them, the player purchases them and puts their hand on the machine and transfers the power from it. The actual gameplay is very similar to Treyarch Zombies, as there's rounds of zombies and they move basically the exact way. Weapon variety is amazing as it features weapons from the 1950s all the way up to laser rifles of the 22nd century. In the Theater of Death, so I guess the map is called Theater of Death, there are 4 wonder weapons. Each can be upgraded 4 different ways, very similar to the staffs and bows of Drak and Origins. The 4 elemental upgrades are as follows: Dark Magic, Light, Fire, and Water. The wonder weapon can be acquired by finding parts for the 4 different film reels around the map. You can catapult up to the top of the theater and that is where you can put the film reels in to play the movie. The screen will then show a film and a character using the wonder weapon to ward off zombies. Then the weapon will disappear from the character's hands and the screen will show the character being overrun by zombies. The wonder weapon will then appear in the room. This can be done 4 times to get the 4 different wonder weapons. The weapons are King Arthur's sword, a plasma minigun with 3 separate spinning barrels and a flamethrower attachment, a fully automatic crossbow, think Van Helsing's crossbow combined with Chewbacca's, and a robotic arm. This zombies crew could rival the main crew from Black Ops 3 Zombies. Yeah, there's no way. There's no way this crew could rival the crew of Black Ops 3 Zombies. Hell no. The developers want to make characters that were recognizable to fans to make the Zombies mode more popular, and they couldn't have picked a better 4. Price, McTavish, Ghost, and Makarov are the 4 playable characters from TOD, and although they have some silly moments, they are more serious than the characters from Treyarch's take. Makarov seems to be the Richtofen of the group as he is very suspicious and may have his own agenda. The story is basically the 4 characters will go through multiple movie universes to fix them. The universes of some movies have bled to the real universe and it's causing quite a few problems. There's a way to upgrade the weapons similar to Exo Zombies and Black Ops 3 Zombies. There's a window with a slit in it. Paying 3,000 points, you will see the hand come through the slit and take your weapon. You hear a bunch of construction noises and then he will give you back your new upgraded weapon and the man will say, "Pleasure doing business with you." Every weapon can be upgraded 3 times. One of my favorite new features in this game mode are challenge rounds. Every 3 to 5 rounds a challenge will appear on screen and completing the challenge will earn the player a skill points. Skill points can be used to upgrade perks. Boosts. Boosts have 3 tiers and once unlocked in the final tier, the player will permanently have the perk, even if they go down or bleed out. I will just say this map I tested for about 50 to 55 hours and I was having fun the whole time. The weapon variety is great, the Easter eggs are fun, and the new story is interesting. Don't be worried about Infinite Warfare Zombies, Infinity Ward has got this. So guys, after reading this gave me some hope. I actually like the new things that they implemented. The fact that there's 4 wonder weapons sound really cool. That means if you're a different player, you could get a different wonder weapon, which sounds awesome. Theater of Dead. Okay, let's talk about the remake of Keno first. So I don't know about you guys, but if you're testing something new, you want to test something new that you've had and been accustomed to. And the fact that they're going to be remaking a map similar to Keno, it basically means that we're going to be trying out this whole new zombies experience from a map that we already know and have played thousands of times. So I think the fact that they're actually remaking a map that a lot of us have played is actually a really good thing, because we're already going to know the basic outline of the map. We're obviously going to have to learn different things, how things work, but that does sound very interesting. Another thing is that you can upgrade the gun 3 times. I don't know about you guys, but in Advanced Warfare Zombies, you could upgrade the gun 25 times. It didn't really make too much of a difference, but the fact that you can do this 3 times, it seems pretty common, and it costs 3,000 points, which isn't too crazy, and I think that's pretty good. Also, every 3 to 5 rounds is a challenge round. That kind of does not really sound that good, because I do not want to have similar things to Advanced Warfare where you need to save a survivor and stuff like that. That was just so dumb. That was the worst idea. Defuse bombs. That just didn't make any sense. So I really hope they don't do anything like that. Also, there's like the perks actually sound pretty cool. So there's 3 tiers of perks, and then eventually once you get the highest tier of perks, you get to keep that perk even if you go down or bleed out, which I think is a pretty good idea, because if you get that for like a perk similar to Juggernog, you'll have Jug when you get back up, which is pretty cool. But at the same time, does this also mean that if you're playing solo, you can get quick revive more than 3 times? I don't know, we'll have to wait and see about that. But anyways guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. Let me know your thoughts down in the comment section. As for right now, I would say this honestly sounds like an 8.5 out of 10, possibly even a 9. And I don't really have a problem with the 4 main characters. You know, we saw them from the Modern Warfare series, so it's not really a big deal. I just don't know how the story is going to take a turn when it's those 4 characters. It seems kind of interesting. I don't know why Makarov would be working with Price, McTavish, and Ghost when Price was actually the one that killed Makarov in Modern Warfare 3. That just doesn't make sense to me. But anyways, we'll have to wait and see. It does sound pretty interesting. I want to know your take on it, guys. Thank you so much for watching. Have an amazing day, and I'll see you guys later. Peace.